Before the story begins, take a breath, because this is a story that might sound a little too familiar. In the heart of Tokyo, under neon lights that made every street look like a dream someone else was living. Watch the full video to know the hardest life lesson a broke boy learned. A broke young man named Rahul walked with his head down, not because the world had defeated him, but because he believed he was already behind in a race he didn't even know he was running. But tonight, something was going to happen that would change the way he looked at life forever. Rahul had come to Tokyo with huge dreams. Dreams bigger than his backpack. Dreams louder than the city itself. But Tokyo didn't care. The rent was high. His part-time job barely paid for instant noodles. And every time he opened social media, he saw his school friends buying apartments, launching startups, traveling, smiling, succeeding. Every night, he whispered to himself, "Why am I still stuck here? Why am I not like them?" It didn't matter how hard he worked. It never felt enough. And in a city as fast as Tokyo, being behind felt like drowning. One evening, after another exhausting shift at a cafe, Rahul sat alone near Shibuya Crossing. Thousands of people crossed the streets in perfect chaos, everyone going somewhere with a purpose. But Rahul, he felt like the only one without a direction. That's when an old man sweeping the street stopped near him. A quiet old man with silver hair, wrinkled eyes, and a calmness that didn't belong to a city this loud. The old man looked at him and said, "Tough day?" Rahul nodded his head. The old man smiled gently. "Do you know what your problem is?" Rahul frowned. "My problem?" "Yes," the man said, leaning on his broom. "You're looking at everyone else's journey, except your own." Rahul sighed. "How can I not look? Everyone my age is doing better. People I grew up with are ahead. I feel like a failure." The old man chuckled softly. "Come with me. I want to show you something." They walked through a quiet alley behind the station, where the bright lights couldn't reach. The old man pointed to a row of bamboo plants growing behind a fence. "Do you know why the Japanese bamboo tree is special?" Rahul shook his head. "Because for the first 5 years, nothing happens. You water it, give it sunlight, care for it, but it doesn't grow. Not even an inch. People think it's a waste of effort. But in the 5th year, it breaks the soil and grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. The old man turned to Rahul, his eyes warm. "Did it grow 90 feet in 6 weeks?" "No. It grew 90 feet in 5 years and 6 weeks. Because all that time, something was happening underground where no one could see." Rahul felt his heart tighten. The old man continued, "You are the bamboo. Your work, your struggles, your late nights, your tears, they are building roots. Your growth is happening where no one can see." Rahul whispered, "But why does everyone else seem ahead of me?" The old man smiled. "Because you are comparing your hidden roots to their visible branches." Those words hit Rahul harder than anything he had ever heard. The old man placed a hand on his shoulder. "Life is not a race. It's a garden. Each plant blooms in its own season. Some grow fast, some slow, but every blossom has its time." Rahul felt tears in his eyes. "So, you're saying I'm not behind?" "Behind?" the man laughed. "You're right on time. Your time just hasn't arrived yet." The next morning, Rahul woke up with a different energy. No confidence, but peace. He stopped checking what others were doing. He stopped comparing. He stopped measuring his worth by someone else's timeline. He focused on his own roots. Day by day, he learned new skills. Shift by shift, he saved small amounts. Slowly but consistently, he built something he never had before, a momentum. Months passed. Tokyo didn't change, but Rahul did. He got a better job. He launched a small online business on the side. His work ethic sharpened, his mind got clearer, and opportunities he once thought were impossible quietly walked into his life. One night, as he stood again at Shibuya Crossing, he realized something. He was no longer afraid of being behind, because he finally understood his journey was his own. And eventually, his moment came, the one he had been building his roots for. If you're watching this right now, maybe your life feels the same. Maybe you feel slow. Maybe you feel late. Maybe you feel like everyone else has figured it out, except you. But listen carefully. Your pace is not a problem. Your comparison is. Your friend's success is not your deadline. Your life is unfolding in ways you can't yet see. Your roots are growing, even when the world thinks nothing is happening. So the next time you feel behind, remind yourself, I am the bamboo. My time will come. Stop comparing your path to someone else's path. Your journey is not meant to look like others. And someday, you'll stand exactly where you once dreamed, not because you ran fast, but because you grew strong. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more thoughtful and motivational stories.